Hello everyone! To many people, fishing seems like a weird hobby. They just don't get why so many people are so into it. But the true fans just know that fishing is cool, and it's a lot of fun. In the crazy world we're living in, fishing is one of the best ways to unwind and slow things down a little bit. So today we're gonna be looking at some of the coolest and most unexpected fishing moments caught on camera. Make yourself comfortable and let's roll! This creature looks like it came out of the game Spore. What kind of fish is that? Tell me in the comments. There's one thing you need to know about these big types of fish. They might carry some more fish in their mouth when you pull them out.
Look at this, my hand. Oh my god!
And yet another unconventional technique. The catch isn't all that big, and the gear looks questionable. But come on, drop this guy a like for his creative approach. It's good to have some helpers when you go fishing, but you gotta share with them too. During winter fishing, wild animals often come really close to people hoping to get some food. In this clip, this cute little thing jumps at the fisherman right out of the water. No one knows what it is, but they still give it a treat. Maybe you know what animal that was. Share your thoughts in the comments. Looks like this dude cannot see his life without fishing. This man is throwing crab traps in the water, but he doesn't know yet that he's gonna become a bait himself.
Get in the water, you idiot!
This dog spots a shark in the water and decides to eat it for dinner. Luckily for both of them, the fight doesn't happen. What a fearless dog that is! Yo mate, that's my spot. Go fish somewhere else. I think that's the message the bear is trying to convey. There's so much fish in there that they're just pulling it out with a tractor. The tractor driver never knew his machine would be used in such circumstances. As you know from our previous episodes, a tractor is a pretty versatile piece of machinery. And today we've found out that it can also be used for fishing. Even though the catch is unimpressive, the method itself is pretty cool. With a smart and loyal pet like this one, you can just sit back and relax. The dog will do the fishing. But when a fish gets caught by another fish, I think it counts as cheating. When you go fishing, you never know when you might need a crane truck. Due to extremely low temperatures, the rivers in Yakutia freeze nearly to the bottom. This fisherman had to break through 15 feet of ice to get to the water. The catch is only yours when it's in your stomach, or at least in your teeth. These fish are literally waiting in line to get caught, but the fisherman keeps scrolling through his feed. Guess he's watching fishing videos. That very moment when the fish literally wants you to catch it.
You all right, mate? You can't park there, sir.
Some fishermen are ready to fork out for new gear, while others just make use of what they already have at hand. Well, the size of their catch is also different. This video would be even cooler if the guy underwater started pulling to drag the other guy from the boat into the water. It would then look like a horror movie scene. It always amazes me how some people are able to combine their talents and hobbies. This guy combines his inventor's talent with his fishing skill. Whatever that is, trying to fish it out would be a fatal mistake. Looks like these guys have invented a new method of live bait fishing. If we use horse powers for car engines, I suggest that we use fish powers for boat motors. Does this guy know how a fishing rod works? Well, by the way the catch breaks his rod in several places, I can tell that he had at least something the size of a Loch Ness monster on the hook. He just wanted to take a selfie with the fish and throw it back into the water. But the dude just messed it all up. Watch out, fella. Someone has already taken this spot. Here's what old fishermen mean when they say that fish used to jump right under their buckets on its own when they were young. But it's not about a fisherman's age. You just need to know the right spot. And this guy is crossing the thin line between fishing and underwater hunting. Their reaction puzzles me. They are not scared, but are even glad to see a shark swim by their boat. Are their nerves made of steel?
Come in here. Look here. God, I love my life.
While some fishermen waste their time catching baby-sized fish by the shore, others struggle to pull their giant catch out from the water and into their boat. This is not a top-class yacht or anything, but a simple fridge on board is enough to make this guy happy. Fishing with a drone seems like a cool idea, but as it turns out, even the most advanced technology cannot replace the good old fishing rod. Many people mistakenly think that fishing is easy, and pulling fish out of water isn't hard at all. Well, I hope they changed their minds after watching this clip. Winter fishing is only for the most fearless fishermen. Some fish, like Asian carps, are literally jumping into the fisherman's hands. It's like a dream come true.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Oh. I don't want to hunt here.
Wow, this guy had such a chance, and he missed it. If only that bag was just a bit stronger. When the fish fights you back, and it's not clear who's winning in this fight, the fish or the fisherman. While most fishermen try to catch fish, this guy's trying to catch an alligator. Well, in the end, the alligator catches him. The marlin fish can swim at up to 70 miles or 110 kilometers per hour. Not even every motorboat can chase it, so catching a marlin usually looks like an F1 race in the world of fishing. That very moment when the fish catches you, and not the other way around. There are at least two kinds of fishermen: the ones who sit and wait for several hours, and the ones who know the right spots where fish jumps out of water right into your hands. And they never tell anyone where these spots are. Want to try and make this big guy leave the boat? He's clearly having a great time in the sun, and he doesn't want you to interfere.
Знаем, какой пароход. Всё.
Look at this beauty. It's literally shining in the sun.
哇，好漂亮哦！
是好漂亮，一条鱼啊！
The fish that love hanging out inside of shells and sponges can be caught in such a non-conventional way. I don't know how one's supposed to cook them though. Marinate in tomato sauce? Oh well, as it turns out, this fish has also been chased by a shark. Watch out! What a calm and beautiful scenery. But then bam, something explodes underwater. It turns out that someone still uses dynamite for fishing.
Hell yeah!
It's pretty uncommon to come across an anaconda on a fishing trip. Its belly looks full. I hope it didn't have another careless fisherman for lunch.
Don't put that on camera.
When your life is all about fishing, but you have to stay home due to the lockdown.
Hey!
When you throw a cast net, you need to be careful not to get caught yourself and drown. Seagulls often steal food, so it's easy to imagine a seagull trying to snatch a fish right from the hook, just like this one is doing. It would be funny to see a seagull get caught itself while trying to steal the bait. Here's another non-standard fishing method, which states when the catch is too big, pass the rod to a bigger fisher. If you thought dolphins are nice and cute, take a look at how they hunt in the wild. I'm wondering what that thing is that is hiding in the depths and can easily pull a grown man into the water. Choosing the right gear is a crucial part of successful fishing, and high heels are not a great choice. Some water dwellers are not ready to share their catch with you. It's not clear if that's a fishing clip or a horror movie moment. This guy's face looks like he's not happy with his catch. Wow, what a catch! Looks like a dolphin. A hungry dolphin with a set of really sharp teeth. What? I'm not a fishologist, just guessing. I doubt you can pull this thing out with a fishing rod. Don't get any closer to this beast. Just leave it alone. You know that feel. You just want to take a refreshing dive in a water reservoir by your summer cottage, but then you realize someone already breeds big fish right there. Big enough to beat you up. Seems like everything is going fine here. The fish is caught and the guy just needs to take it off the hook. There's only one problem. You should always watch your catch, cause someone might want to try and snatch it. Seems like the fish is showing those weirdos with the rods how fishing is done in the wild, and it's hard to compete with it. Even though conceptually this new fishing rod is a bit overthought, it seems to be working. The guy just needs to try not to get tangled and watch out for the catch. A natural disaster for normal people, but a great day to go fishing for these dudes. In any business, you should stay organized and try not to lose your stuff. He probably forgot that water surface isn't actually hard. Oops, what a bummer. Be careful and stay focused next time. If I were the guy behind the camera, I would just sit still and let the snake get as much fish as it wants out of my bucket. Sometimes fishing turns into a violent struggle for your catch against wild nature. Looks more like a bee swarm than a bunch of fish. Never heard of food fishing? Well, take a look at this. The fisherman's reaction time is what matters here, cause otherwise, he might lose his toes. Sometimes you can catch a lot more fish in the middle of a water body than from the shore. This guy proves that you don't even have to be standing knee-deep in cold water to do that, and you can also take your friend with you. If you have a fish tank at home, keep a close eye on your guests and visitors, cause some of them might be catching your fish when you're not watching. At moments like this, you're better off throwing the rod away into the river. When I hear the words extreme fishing, something like this comes to mind. I hope he doesn't come across a fish like this one. Wow, this kid is just about 3 years old. That's what I call beginner's luck. Any process can be optimized with a conveyor belt, even fishing. To catch a catfish, you don't always need bait, fishing line, or even a fishing rod. Some of the more creative fishing methods are sometimes used. I've seen hundreds of fishing methods, but using a tire as a float is really something new, and it works. Sometimes the fish just won't bite, while sometimes it jumps right into your boat by itself. Look how huge it is! It's a good thing it didn't pierce anyone through with its nose. Here's how a real couch potato fishes. I believe such homegrown fishermen are looked down upon by their hardcore peers. They will never understand each other because their priorities are just too different. It's one thing to catch a fish, but the trickiest part is to actually hold it tight enough so that it doesn't slip back into water. This huge stingray got its fin torn by a fishing hook. This diver girl noticed its strange behavior and helped it. Just look at this. They can literally grab the fish by the handful. While we're stuck here in 2022, someone is already fishing in 2123 using their drone. Interestingly, they managed to catch something. It turns out that the creatures of the deep can spit you in the face for disturbing them. I always thought that catching fish only using one's bare hands was just a cheap movie trick. Ever wondered why God destroyed the Tower of Babel? Because he knew that people would start building a giant boat of Babel right after they finished the tower. When a silly joke can cost you a friend. Everything is going fine here, but those fluffy gangsters are already plotting to snatch the entire catch.
Yeah. Definitely blue. He's about to break my hand on the concrete. All day.
That's a big old joker.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's not just cats and birds who can steal your catch. As it turns out, you might not even be fast enough to pull it out of water. He nearly caught that fish, but it looks like his net was intended for catching butterflies only. This guy's having a really bad day. He gets his own boat on the hook and breaks his fishing rod. And you thought it's just birds who steal fish from honest, hardworking fishermen. In fact, people do that too. Here the birds are catching fish, but then those people catch the birds and take their fish away. I hope the people don't let their feathered friends starve completely.
直接取货。
There are gun stunts and knife stunts, but this guy specializes in fishing rod stunts. Turns out that the phrase "fish rains down from the sky" is not just a figure of speech. Some people go out of their way to spend their time fishing with maximum comfort, while others, well, others accept every challenge. I've seen so many clips where fishermen fall in the water that it seems to me like this is a necessary part of the fishing baptism or something. Here's a fish that wants to get petted by humans. The poor thing doesn't know yet what happens next. Here's another creature that sincerely believes that it's entitled to a portion of someone else's catch. Arabian fishing is just something else. You ain't gotta do much. Just make a circle out of your boats and start pulling fish out of water with your bare hands. The fish might as well jump into your boat on its own. When you really want to go fishing, but you don't want to wait till the weekend. And here's a clip that proves my words. And I wouldn't even try to pull the fish out of this monster's teeth. It's all yours, mate. It's all yours. If he's using this snake as bait, he's a freaking monster. If you're fed up with normal fishing, try to combine it with bow hunting. Fishing, water skiing, and baseball or basketball looks like total madness, but everyone seems to be having fun.
下口呢？好了，主要是，其实水没这么深。我操！吓死我了！
Okay, that's all for today. Which one of these clips you found the most surprising? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.